compressor training. Now, a couple things about the compressor that's important. Number one, this is your oil level. That's where it should be, right there as shown. If it's down to here, like almost empty, obviously put more oil in. Your oil goes in this little lever right here, so just take it off, dump your oil in, you're good to go. Another thing is, this is your gas container. That's where you put your gas at. Come over this way. This right here is your choke, and you want that to be in the middle. If it's over here in the left or the far right, your compressor will not start. So you want this thing right here in the middle of the choke. This is your gas lever. This should always be to the far right. If it's on the far left, or like right there, it will not start. You want this to the far right. This is your throttle lever right here. This throttle lever should always be on the far left. If it's on the far right, your compressor will not start. Okay, those are a couple of things to look for if your compressor does not start. This is your on and off switch. So you want to when you want to turn it on, you click it up. When you want to turn it off, click it down. Okay, a couple things to remember when you're using your compressor. A little thing about water pressure. If you're doing a job and you don't have no water pressure to spray the hoods, you want to check, make sure your hoses are not leaking. Make sure your water hookups that come into here is not leaking. Water hookup going into the sink, make sure that's not leaking water. And if that's all good and you're still having no pressure, you want to you always use hot water when you're spraying the hoods, but if you still have no pressure, turn the cold water on as well and have hot and cold water on at the same time, and hopefully that will give you the pressure you need. If you do all that and you still have no pressure, then there's something wrong with the compressor, and then you call Greg. So if you're ever at a job and your compressor does not start, you want to check the oil, make sure you have gas, make sure it is on, obviously, make sure your throttle is to the left all the way, make sure your choke is in the middle, and make sure your gas lever is to the right all the way. Now, this is your